Imagine being in Shonen Jump, being pretty hyped up and having decent source material, only for the series adaptation to be released in the same season as world beatles like Frieren, Beyond Journey's End, and arguably the best arc from the Jujutsu Kaisen anime. Frieren and JJK both can be considered as the best new anime to be released, and they completely overshadowed this unlucky anime. Let's talk about it. Usually the anime romance formula involves a young adult male being tangled up with a young looking girl with some supernatural force which makes her appear the same age as the protagonist. They reversed this, and this time made the guy some crazy age while Fuko just turned 18. Because Andy has been alive for so long, there are competing love interests like Force Field Girl and even this zombie girl as well. His character is shrouded in mystery. He really is the perfect shoujo protagonist, even in a non-shoujo anime. Fuko's power, Unluck, makes any person she touches immediately unlucky, and sometimes fatally so, while Andy is undead. That's all very ironic because this anime is super unlucky and arguably dead on arrival. The first major stroke of unluck for this anime is the standard anime release format. David Productions wanted this anime to fit in a 2-core 24-episode format. They still, however, wanted to end the first season on a specific arc, the autumn arc. What they did to achieve this is to pad a lot of the middle episodes with lengthy recaps. While I do understand that with publishing agreements this may be necessary, I've seen where this is completely overcome by studios like Ufotable with Demon Slayer. They will end the season when the arc is done, even if it lands on some odd number of episodes. In fact, they make an intentional effort to just adapt the arcs and not specifically release seasons. This might not seem like a major thing, but continuing anime is all about momentum, and a viewer that decides to check out rarely ever checks back in. So I view the episode padding as a fatal mistake and a massive stroke of unluck. Undead Unluck doesn't do itself any favors, but the unluck for the anime gets even deeper because early Undead Unluck happens to be the weakest part of the story. Slow starters are unheard of in the modern anime landscape because today is all about grabbing attention quickly. The content usually degrades over time because of this prioritization on a super strong start. Undead Unluck goes the other way around. It makes a relatively weak start, then the plot, the characters, and even the themes deepen as the story progresses. As a result of this weak start, the autumn arc was really the only plot point that seemed appropriate for a season finale in early Undead Unluck. Season 2 will be phenomenal, if it ever gets one. Another stroke of unluck for this anime from Touching Fuko herself. I read this CBR article criticizing the handling of female characters in this anime. They say that characters lack any form of development, having extremely weak character arcs and heavy dependence on the male cast. I'd like to say that they are absolutely right, but so far I have actually enjoyed the way Fuko complements the story and the cast. She's kind and feminine and strong in a support role. That, however, does not match up with modern feminist views in the West. So this anime is unlucky to be coming out in the current social climate. The last and probably greatest stroke of unluck for this anime is that the adaptation was released in the same season as world beaters like Frieren, Beyond Journey's End, and arguably the best arc from Jujutsu Kaisen in the Shibuya arc. These two can be considered the best new anime releases in a very long time, and they completely overshadowed this unlucky anime. I hope David Productions makes a second season where they can adapt the strongest content of the source material and leave out any fillers and padding. This anime deserves to turn around its unluck. Watch some of the best clips from season 1 here, like the video, and see you again.
That was sick! Oh yeah, you guys are wicked sick!